Hola guys, how are y'all? It's been almost a month since I uploaded anything, and truth be told, as much as I wanted to get on and say hi to you guys, I hadn't been anywhere to buy anything to show off, and I hadn't been in a good place, super stressed, and I didn't want to come on and just complain and whine. And that's all I would have done. Plus, I just didn't have the energy for it, honestly. I just basically been going through the motions, super stressed, and just not finding much motivation to do anything other than go through the motions. Don't get me wrong, when I'm home, I'm happy. When I'm around my kiddo and my family, I'm good, but everything else is just the same. Let me see if I can catch up real fast without being super whiny. Health-wise, let's do that real quick while it's in my head. Health-wise, I have 2 cysts on the left side of my thyroid, which are liquid-filled. So my doctor assures me we're 99.9% certain they're benign. There's no further medical interventions that need to take place unless they start to get bigger or start affecting. I start getting symptoms of them, possibly of me getting some that aren't liquid, that may be solid, but so far I don't have any of those symptoms. My diabetes, guys, and I knew it was going to be rough. I'm at a 10.6. My A1C is 10.6. For those of you that don't know about diabetes, a healthy range is 6 point something. It ain't no 10 point nothing. I was diagnosed 2 or 3 years ago at 11.7. So 10.6 is still terrible. They've tweaked my meds. I'm eating better. I'm still not exercising, but I'm eating better and trying what I gotta do. My doctor, thankfully, isn't one of these who's ready to stick me on insulin yet, because she and I saw her assistant. They know that when I get my crap together, my numbers get in control. So they're gonna give me that little push to do it myself, so I don't have to get on insulin. And I'm doing my best there. But everything else is still bad. The Band-Aid finally got ripped off today. Work is terrible. I went off on my boss, showed my butt, came out of who I am, because I got pushed that far a few weeks ago, and thankfully I didn't get fired, but thankfully it made my office manager move, but it's it's too little too late kind of thing. Long story short, I went off because I got reported to the state of Texas for non-compliance with a patient on a Medicare issue. Yeah, I wasn't going to take that one when it was not my doing, and it wasn't because of anything I had done. It was because I'd been blown off so many times by the physician and our office manager, and I'll go into more detail about that. But it's just been worse. The only thing now is my office manager, well, as of last week, was walking on eggshells around me because I did go off. I think I scared her, and I'm glad I did. But it felt terrible to be that person. But anywho, and as far as the Band-Aid being ripped off, I was stressing out about work, and then stressing out about little dude going for Thanksgiving with his dad. He would be gone a week, and if you all have been with me a while, you all know what a disaster that usually turns out to be. Long story short, little dude came home tonight. He's exhausted. He's asleep. He tried to wait for me to do a video to say goodnight to you guys, but he's just so tired, and it is kind of late. But anywho, he came home 2 pounds lighter, which I'll get into detail about that frustration. But I'm thinking I may be able to relax now because Christmas, he's with me. I have my oldest coming home to look forward to for Christmas. It's just a lot going on. Nothing has improved. It's just, but I say all that to say that's how come you guys hadn't seen me in a while. But I have been out shopping. I honestly forced myself on the way home from my sister's on Thanksgiving to just get out and get out of my funky headspace. And I was like in a daze everywhere I went, even thrifting, guys. I went to a thrift store in a daze and found a bunch of cute crap, and then almost started crying when the line was too long and walked away. It's just dumb. That's just where I'm at. Like, everything is the end of the world right now. Everything makes me cry. But anywho, I did stop since I've seen you guys last at a few places because I've had to be. But honestly, the only thing I have to show you guys is my Ipsy and 2 Dollar Tree stops. So I thought I would do that. I'll definitely come back and give you all the lowdown on everything that's going on, like in more detail, because y'all know I like to talk to y'all. But I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to get in a funky headspace thinking about the crap. I have a new neighbor. Smokes weed all day and has a dog who barks all night. So if y'all hear barking, that's the pooch across the way. Anyway, let me just get into this. We'll talk and chismear and do all that in another video. Just because that's, we can. But what is going on? Hold on. Y'all are falling. Please don't fall. I'm in a different spot just because I have no light bulb in that lamp back there, but I have a light bulb in this one. But anywho, I'm still not 100%. Like, I so want to visit with you guys, and I know I'm kind of like bouncing around, but I have a basket full of Dollar Tree crap that I have purchased. So let's get into that. Aren't these fancy looking? I like the look of them. I like when they sweat, when you have a nice cold drink in it and it sweats, and I like how they look schmancy in glass, but they're not. I thought they were pretty. And it keeps me from having to wash dishes. You guys, sometimes I won't wash dishes until the very, 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 very end of the evening, and I have a sink full, so I just keep grabbing more glasses. So that's why I have those. Dustpan and a little Dollar Tree broom. Let me tell y'all why. Because I'm out of shape, and running up and down the stairs to get my dustpan and the broom to sweep the bathroom upstairs is not something that I want to be doing. So it gets old. My knees don't like it. So I'm just gonna keep this behind the door in the bathroom, so I don't have to keep running downstairs every day, because I don't like that. Yeah. I got some of this, not because I need it, just because I didn't feel like 100% mom without having some in the house. And I thought I had some in the house, but I don't have any in the house. Maybe I threw it away. I don't know. But I got some of that, so it'll look like I can handle some first aid stuff. I got alcohol, which I react to violently. You guys, I have a physical immediate reaction to the smell of alcohol. Anybody else? I mean, and I work in a clinic, and I check my temperature with I check my sugar with the little alcohol pads, and it's just an immediate, I don't know what that's about. Maybe I need to speak to a psychic, a curandera, a witch doctor, somebody somewhere, and see if they can go in my past and see why I am triggered by alcohol. I don't know. I got little dude 2 more of these. He still really, really likes them. And I think I told you guys, little fart uses them as bubble bath, because I keep forgetting in all my trips to Dollar Tree to buy him bubble bath. Every now and then he likes to have a bubble bath. And I keep forgetting to buy a bubble bath. I found egglets. Now, I think I purchased something similar to this before, but they were individual. They didn't come in a little case. And I think I remember liking them. I don't remember. Now I initially bought these for me, and then I thought after I got home, like, girl, you know good and well you ain't gonna use it. It's just something else you need to store. And then I remembered one of my friends almost having a friggin' coronary, trying to peel her eggs for deviled eggs at a birthday party. And I thought, I don't know if this shape will necessarily work for a deviled egg, but to keep her from, popping a vessel, I thought I'm just gonna go ahead and give these to her and see if she'd like to try it and do some deviled eggs that way. I found these guys. These are so pretty. A house is not a home without paw prints. And then when I needed a hand, you gave me your paw. Now, mind you, I'm in a very emotional state. I'm either yelling or crying at any given moment. And I started crying. I started crying when I saw these at Dollar Tree, so I grabbed them. Night light bulbs, because yes, we still use night lights in this house because we're clumsy and we can't be walking around in the dark without some little lighted aid. I got some novelty socks, some little tacos, and then just some little seafoam green ones, little ice cream cones and little stripes, little pizzas and little stripes. I love socks. Oh my gosh, I love socks. Can't ever have enough socks. I gotta have socks on at night or my feet cramp when they get cold. Speaking of, that's what this is for. This is gonna be right on my nightstand because the colder it gets, the more leg cramps I get, and I wake up in pain and in agony, and I don't want to get up sometimes and put my weight on my foot. So I'm going to rub this all on the bottom of my foot and see if that'll stop the pain. 2 lippy products, an Elp lip color and berry sorbet matte. Do I need it? No. Will I wear it? Probably not. Look at all the lippies I have back here. Don't see that. That's just lippies. And then a shiny lipstick in Dreamy, new color from LA Colors. Another darker one. I think this one's, no, shiny. Duh, I was going to say, I think it's matte when it says shiny clearly on top. I don't know what it is about lippies. I love them. Hardly wear them. Then I picked up some kitchen accoutrement. I picked up this Cake Boss spreader because I don't have one. It's rare that I make cakes, but when I do make cakes, I use a spatula. But this is just so bougie and professional. I had to have one. I got this thing because I don't have one of these things, and I really don't know what it's for. I've seen people use them in woks. I've seen people use them with little fried foods. I didn't have one, okay? I wanted one to add to my kitchen utensils. Now this is awesome, and I'm so glad I found one. It's a Melon Pro that has the little wire here where you can scoop out the section, and it has the little circle where you can melon bowl. And I thought this was awesome because I leave so much fruit on the skin when I try and do it with a knife. I just thought this is, especially this, is going to be really awesome for the cantaloupe. Then I got some mental entertainment. I found 2 books, The Outside Lands and The Latter Days, a memoir, Judith Freeman. I don't know who Judith Freeman is, but her life sounds really, really interesting. I don't know what my memory is going to do. She takes, a 22 Judith Freeman was working in the Mormon church-owned department store in the Utah town where she'd grown up. In the process of see, my mouth ain't working. My head and my mouth are not connecting. Apparently, she's a Mormon. She is divorcing her husband. She's living in her parents' house with her 4-year-old son, who's already endured 2 heart surgeries. She's abandoned Mormonism and having an affair with her son's surgeon, a married man with 3 children of his own. It was at this fraught moment that she decided to become a writer. So it's her memoir regarding her trials and tribulations. I'm going to Google her. It just sounded like an interesting story, so I grabbed that. And The Outside Lands. San Francisco, 1968. Jenny and Kip are bereaved and adrift, their mother dead under mysterious circumstances, and their father, a decorated World War II veteran, consumed by guilt and losing control of his teenage children. Kip, a dreamer and swaggerer prone to small-time trouble, enlists with the Marines to fight in Vietnam. Jenny finds a seemingly safe haven in early marriage to a doctor in motherhood. But when Kip is accused of a terrible military crime, Jeannie is seduced sexually, emotionally, politically into joining an underground anti-war organization. As Jeannie attempts to save her brother, her search for the truth leads her into two dangerous relationships with a troubled young woman and a grievously wounded veteran that might threaten her marriage, her child, and perhaps her life. What? Sounded good. Can it put me on further edge than I already am? I don't know. We'll find out. And then, you guys, I won't bore y'all, but today I went into Dollar Tree just because I didn't want to be in the house without my little dude. I've been without him for many, many a day. Look what Dollar Tree done did, you guys. I have no more room. Okay, I have no more room. I've gone through my movies in the last few days since I was solo, and nervous energy gets me to clean my house really, really well. I found dupes of movies, you guys. Oh my gosh. Some I've even had triple of because of Dollar Tree and because of really good buy one get one free sales at Movie Trading Company. But just real quick, because I don't know what the memory's going to do, and then I want to show you the Ipsy if y'all are interested. Water Diviner, Russell Crowe. I don't know what it's about, but Russell Crowe's awesome. So got that. The Last Word, Winona Ryder and Wes Bentley. Honestly, the only reason I grabbed it is because Ray Romano's on there, and I love Ray Romano. Love him. Gallows, I remember watching this at the movies. I thought it was pretty good. I can't remember if there's any nudity on it, but maybe little dude might like it. We are all into the scary movie thing. I don't know what that's about. I mean, like, engrossed into the scary movies. It's hard to find a scary movie without a bunch of nudity in it and without, like, a mature rating or something like that with, like, super, super disgusting gore. But we're finding some stuff we can watch together. Something Borrowed. I love Kate Hudson, and this is an old movie, been out forever, so I've never seen it. I loved this. I'm probably going to watch this before I go to bed. Holiday Inn. I've watched it once. I remember liking it, but come on, it's Christmas and it's Bing Crosby. The Young Messiah, a spectacular movie for the whole family. It's him in his early, like, young adolescent teenage years. Jesus, him, that's what I'm talking about. Just looks really nice, and it got really, really good reviews, so got that. Grudge Match, De Niro versus Stallone. Me and my sister on Thanksgiving, we went boxing movie crazy. We watched Rocky, we watched Raging Bull, and then we watched Southpaw. I mean, we were all about a boxing movie. And I love Sylvester Stallone. I love Robert De Niro, but I love Sylvester Stallone. The day Sylvester Stallone passes, you're going to have to sedate me. I'm going to need to be sedated and put in a padded room. I love Stallone, and I've never watched this as much as I wanted to watch it. I might watch this. I don't know if I'll watch this or the Big Movie. I'm not sure tonight. Then I found about last night. I'm not big on redos, especially messing with the 80s movies. Leave the 80s movies alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Don't redo them. So when this came out, I was like, whatever. I mean, I like everybody on it. I do. But I didn't want to watch a remake of one of my favorite movies from the 80s. But it was $1, so I grabbed it. And then Grandma, I don't even know what this is about, but Lily Tomlin is on it, honey. That's all I need to know. So that's that. Okay, so I feel better talking to you guys. I know I'm just talking into a screen, but I know that once I upload, you guys are going to start talking to me. Oh, and let me say I'm so sorry that I haven't responded to all of y'all's awesome support on my last Falling Apart video. You guys are so stinking awesome with your prayers and just your communicating back and forth and just putting yourself, you know, talking to me, reaching out to me. Thank you. And I know I haven't responded. It's just, like I said, I just didn't have the energy to. But right now, I love y'all so much. Love y'all bunches for it. Y'all hear this dog? I have to turn my fan on full blast, which I usually do anyway. But even then, I can still hear him barking. If you have one of these yippy dogs that barks at leaves rustling in the trees at night, please take him in. You shouldn't even have a dog if he lives outside. I'm sorry, okay? Doggy should be living inside. But anyway, I digress. Ipsy. I love leopard. Not this leopard. No. I don't like it. I was not impressed at all with this bag, but I did get a nice little brush from Gigi. It reminds me of a rabbit. I don't know why. It's nice and dense. And it's a contour brush. Okay. So I think that's the only thing that impressed me this go around. This was November Ipsy. A Wanderer. I opened it and I looked at what was in it, but I haven't opened it. You know what I mean? I haven't opened the items. And of course I can't. Oh, that dog. I don't get it. Why is your dog outside? Why? It's cold. Why is your dog outside? What is this? It's a gold something or other highlighter, I guess. It's literally gold. Okay. Lovecraft Beauty Blush. Gosh. You know what? He might be barking at the little stray that has adopted us. I tried to let her inside, but she's very, very rough and very kittenish, and she's beating the crap out of Ozzy and eating his food. I let her in when it got really, really cold here, and she prefers to be outside, but he might be barking at her. Lovecraft Beauty Blush in this nude. Oh, hi. Nomad Manly Beach. What is this? Bronzer and contour. You know what I noticed as my mother and my sister and I were speaking at Thanksgiving? I've aged myself. I keep saying I'm 47. I'm 46. This is a bronzer in that color. Okay. And Murad Essential C Day Moisturizer Broad Spectrum. I've already told them to stop sending me this crap because I don't put this kind of stuff on my face because of my allergies. I don't want to swell up and die. But they keep sending me stuff. But yeah, I'm not impressed this go around. I like the blush and I like the brush. That's about it. But anywho, I'm feeling a little off. I'm feeling a little sad is what I'm feeling because it's Sunday night and I have to get back up tomorrow. And like so much of America, have to go to work somewhere I don't want to be. So I'm feeling a little down in the mouth. But I wanted to come on and say hi to you guys and just visit with you guys a while. Some of y'all have been checking on me. Y'all are so sweet for that. I'm okay, guys. I'm going to be okay. No, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be fine. I know I am. Just right now, I'm not. But I will be. I'm trying to put this back on. I will be, guys. But anywho, look what I did. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Oh, it looks like a flower. So pretty. Anywho, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna put a movie on. I'm gonna go make me a salami sandwich is what I'm gonna do. I just realized I have not eaten. Haven't eaten. I can't remember the last time I ate today. But anyway, I'm gonna fry me a little slice of salami. You know what? I'll nix the bread. I'm just gonna fry me a little slice of salami, cut a wedge cheese, roll it up and eat that. I'm noshy. I want a little something to nosh on. But anywho, thank you guys for watching. I'll come back with all the details if y'all want to hear all the details of the ridiculousness that is going on. Because honestly, the story of my going off is kind of funny in hindsight. I mean, I showed my butt. Like, I really thought they were going to have to call security. It was a trip. I was cussing and throwing papers around. It's funny now. But it wasn't at the time. And it's just a shame that I had to go there to get anything done. But it is kind of funny now. I mean, I lost my ish. Okay, I lost my mind just a little bit. But anywho, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have an awesome week. And thanks for your prayers and hugs and support and reaching out. And I love you guys. Bunches. Talk to y'all later. Bye.